I've been very clear. I think that there's no question that the Mueller report outlined what are and could have been indictable offenses, but they were not. There was no indictment returned because I believe there was. They leaned on the Office of Legal Counsel's memo, and there's a lot of work to be done to let the American public know what really happened.
Did the president commit obstruction?
Well, there's certainly, when you look at the outline of what's in the Mueller report, there's good reason to believe that he did. And we need to let Congress do its job to be on the course of figuring it out and then responding to the American public.
I want to get you on several other breaking items.
Okay.
Attorney General Bill Barr, who you've tangled with, just gave a new interview to the Wall Street Journal, follows up on his Fox News interview. To the Journal, he says there's a reason he's doing all this, even if it looks very protective of Trump. He says, quote, "I felt the rules were being changed to hurt Trump, and I thought it was damaging for the presidency." And here, moments ago, was Donald Trump coming out from the White House making a very similar claim on why they're stonewalling Congress. Take a look.
Well, as I understand it, they're doing that for the office of the presidency for future presidents. I think it's a very important precedent. And the attorneys say that they're not doing that for me. They're doing that for the office of the president.
Is this for the office of the presidency, in your view?
I believe that Attorney General Barr has proven himself to believe his first duty is to this president and not to the American public. And I believe, and I think there's clear proof that he is making decisions with that priority and not with the priority of being the people's lawyer, not with the priority of running the United States Department of Justice, which should fight for justice for all people and not justice for the president to the exclusion of the American public.
I wonder what you thought of his Fox News interview, which had several remarkable claims. Let's play a few for your reaction. Take a look.
We should be worried about whether government officials abuse their power and put their thumb on the scale. And so I'm not saying that happened, but I'm saying that we have to look at that and to have opposition research like that, especially one that on its face had a number of clear mistakes. To use that to conduct counterintelligence against an American political campaign is a strange, would be a strange development. If you were the president, I think you would view it as a witch hunt and a hoax.
Your response?
I think that we all know that there has been an obstruction of justice, clearly, that there is good reason to believe that this administration has not been forthcoming with the United States Congress or with the American people. I believe that it is also clear that this Attorney General is not equipped to speak about what is biased or unbiased behavior when he has clearly demonstrated his bias in favor of the president and not in favor of justice.
And so when you lay it out like that, and I think many people were struck by your very precise lawyerly questioning of Mr. Barr and his inability to give straight answers to some of that under oath, why is it, in your view, that we have not seen Mr. Mueller come and speak before, say, your Senate Judiciary Committee? What is going on there? And is that, at the end of the day, something that it really falls to the Democrats, or is Mr. Barr lying when he says he's not preventing that testimony?
I honestly don't know, Ari, but I strongly believe and have said continuously that Bob Mueller should be able to come before the United States Congress and tell us why he concluded his investigation the way he did. I think those of us who have been prosecutors, those of us who have read the OLC, the Office of Legal Counsel advisory opinion, are pretty clear. The almost 1,000 former employees of the United States Department of Justice, pretty clear that these were indictable offenses, and but for the Office of Legal Counsel's opinion, they would have been charged. So we need to have Bob Mueller come and clear that up for the American public. But even if he doesn't, Ari, I think everyone's pretty clear about this. I really do. When you look at that letter and you look at a bipartisan group of almost 1,000 former prosecutors who worked as professional lawyers doing the work of justice with the United States Department of Justice, and they have said openly and quite courageously that these were indictable offenses, I think we should take them at their word.
Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.